Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching this. It is day 514 on my journey to 2000, where I play a game of chess every day. And I put that game on YouTube for folks to watch. And I track my progress on chess.com. A couple of wins back to back got me to 1412. Let's see who I'm playing today. Ah, yes. Kurozik. Kurozik out of Germany. We've got the Sicilian defense. We'll see if I can do the Grand Prix here. Looks like it. Now in the Grand Prix, I do believe it's okay to take this. And then we'll get the knight out here. Castle. Push the pawn. Queen on e1. Maybe push this. Start to put some pressure on this side of the board. Queen can come up here, have this open diagonal. I'm going to do this first, add another defender here. And now is the question, do I take? If I take, they take back. And then they could sack. But I can just take here. Okay. Or I push. Let's push. I think that will allow. Maybe it did kind of block this open file, though. Pushing might not have been the best option. Okay, let's go queen e1 now. The castle. Then I can come here and then here. Probably should have taken there. There's a discovered check. I can block here. Queen takes. Back. Oddly enough, I have maintained the time advantage, even though I feel like it's going by really quickly. The game is. So here, and then here, or here, and then here. Especially if the knight moves. Well, if the knight moves, I take the bishop. So the knight's gonna stay there. Now my question is, do I bring my bishop up now? To then get this up, threaten mate there. Knowing that this pawn is gonna be... Or do I go rook b1 and then come up? Let's see. I know there's a tactic here somewhere. With that move, thinking this. Take. So let's see. If I sack and they take and I take, there's some ideas there. But I kind of like this idea better. When I just retreat back, and then if they try and chase, I can en passant. Otherwise, I take this. How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land? We got a glimpse of the fall weather, but next week it's going to be back in the, I think the high 80 Fahrenheit, low 90s here in California. So not quite there to autumn, but I think we're working on it. All right, so if I take now, and then, yeah, I don't know if that's the right move. But I don't know where to go, to be honest. So I'm going to just get my rook over here, defend this pawn so I can eventually come out and do something. So with that, I have this move, threatening the knight. If they push, I can take. And at the push, I can take this pawn. Okay, this is the move for me. But this, and then what is my opponent going to do? They're going to come in here, but I'll take. So we'll see. If they retreat back, then I think that is my opportunity to sack. Maybe, I don't know. I'm so hung up on this idea of sacrificing. Do I really want to give my bishop away? think so. And then I can attack that pawn. Let's do this. They might come in here. If this and then this. Here, here, here. Discovered attack on this pawn. They're either going to defend it here or here. If here, I could take, but they take. And then I could attack. They defend. And that gets a little nervous. Get a little nervous with that there. But if this and this, well, actually, this, they'd be attacking both of these pieces, so I think I would have to take. Okay, so they give me the pawn and they block in their bishop. I don't know if that was a good move for them. So now there's this, because take, that's mate. And if they push all the way, I've got take this, and the king's on the run. Okay, I didn't see that one. That's all right. I'm gonna try here. Mainly because I want to get my knight up there. That seems like a decent outpost. It's a lot of moves though. I don't know if it's worth it starting an attack on this side. The other idea is to try and get my knight there. So maybe here, here, here. Okay. this square, but it's easily defended, and it gets their other rook in the game. I think here. Let's see. Running out of time here. I think I might try this. And then this to push this. I don't know. It's not a very good strategy. Especially now that they've closed this down, I feel like I almost need to come here and then push this. Is that a good... I am up a pawn, but I don't want this to come down to the endgame. I'd rather find a... tactic here to win. This diagonal is looking suspicious too. This will fork. If they take, I can get the fork back. They can retreat back to defend. Okay, which they did. Come here and then pop in here. Minute 32 seconds left. My opponent has 3 minutes left. I do not have the time advantage. I feel like the rest of the game has been okay so far, but 48 seconds. I take, and I've got this. If they don't take, I take. They take. And then I can swing rooks over. Threatening mate. Okay, we got a fork now. Take here, I take with check, they take, then I take here. It should be game over. We'll see. Oh, never mind. So this comes with check though. So now I get to win the queen. Either here or... Okay. Now I just can't mess it up. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. It's kind of messing it up. Just kidding. 34 seconds. That's enough time to think through this. So let's not get too rushed here. I do see this. It's going to be hard for them to defend. Especially after this, and then this, and then, okay. Let's get the king off the diagonal. So this, yeah, over here, okay, I think, now I can just push this. Come here, and then I take with check. Okay, I can still push. Now I can trade. Let's trade. Take that piece instead. good. Now I can just start taking these. Let's get my king up to defend that one. And now I can start taking these. They're gonna come here. So let's go here. And I'll take, actually I probably should go here. Yeah, let's do that. 15 seconds left. Yeah, I think I'm gonna win. They're gonna, yeah, okay. 15 seconds. I'm just gonna get this here. Okay, now check. And I come over here. And I take the bishop. And I take the pawn. And there's a resignation. Oh my goodness, thank you for the game, Korosik. Let's check out the review. On day 514, I played with 81% accuracy, 0 blunders, 2 misses, and 2 mistakes. Looks like I had a mistake pretty early. Actually, looks like there were a few. I was never losing in this game. I did have a pretty decent lead after the opening. That I think after some simplification gave them back a little bit of a lead. I couldn't figure out the tactics needed to maintain the pressure. Played as if I was 1850. Let's go through this. The Grand Prix here. Yeah, pushing was a miss. I would have taken, pushing really closed off this F file for me. And then after takes, I was actually going to be up a pawn here. So I didn't see that one, missed it. And after castling, queen over, king over, take. This pawn chain really helped me out, protecting my king. Retreat back to the g3 square. Rook over to b1 was to allow my bishop to move. The engine liked queen h3, probably to prepare for a sack here. At some point. But a mistake here, which led to a best move, and then after that, taking was the great move. And then I had a discovered attack on the pawn, which taking was actually an inaccuracy. Getting my knight up probably to that outpost. I was looking at that outpost earlier, but I couldn't quite get there in time. And then with this mistake, there's a miss here. I could have en passant right there, and I didn't. Oh no. Why didn't I en passant there? If they would have taken, they would have taken. I would have had a really good advantage with knight f3 and lots of opportunities for checking. Center pawns. They would have their 2 bishops here. But at that point the position would have been so good it wouldn't mattered. Okay, so good move. And then here's where they started chipping away, and it started when I took that bishop. Now I have to ask my question, well, why would I take the bishop when it's not really doing much? It's got all these dark squared pawns, and actually taking it is doing black a favor. A better move at this point would be to allow for them to take here. With retreating the bishop down or the rook down, but I don't know what the sequence of moves after would be. Maybe getting ready to push in the middle. Yeah, queen over, and then that's where, yeah, okay. Let's see. So I take, which is a mistake, getting rid of one of their bad pieces. But chase the bishop around. The queen to e3 is a great move. And then after takes. I don't know if they saw the mate threat there, but this is where I was able to fork. Take with check, exchange queens, and then I've got a big advantage with the two rooks. 3 center pawns, a passed pawn. And then at this point, it's just a matter of not blundering, which I don't think I did. A little inaccuracy there, but then after this move, really simplified the position, allowing me to eventually take the bishop and get a resignation. So there you have it, folks. Day 514 in the books. I'm now rated 1419. Until next time.